Okay, so I'm here at geogebra.org and I'm going to start creating. So remember, these were our translation or transformation tools. So we could reflect around a line. We learned about that. Rotate around a point, translate by vector, or dilate from a point. Okay, so I'm going to show you what this is going to look like. Oh, there's my point. I put a point on. So that's going to be my center of rotation. Now I'm going to show you how we would dilate a polygon. So let's make a triangle right here. So I'm going to have triangle, let's make it kind of obtuse. Okay, there's triangle BCD. All right, so what I want to do is I'm going to dilate from this point here. You can't see my cursor, but I'm going to dilate from point A. Let's get rid of that. Oh, got rid of my triangle. Okay, here we go. There's my triangle. Okay, so I'm going to go up here to my transformation tools. I'm going to dilate from a point. So it asks me to select the object to dilate, then the center point, and then a scale factor. So there's my object, there's my point of dilation, and I'm going to use a factor of, let's go with 3. So my scale factor is 3, and there is my dilation. So you can see that what happened was, I'm going to try to annotate this. So for each of the vertices of this triangle here, from center O, a ray, you can think of this ray that comes from the center out, okay? So point C became 3 times further from the center. So here's the original distance, and here's the new distance from the center, okay? Same thing happened to, let's see if I can shrink this down. Let's see. Oh, I can't do that right now. But point, oh, yes, I can. Here we go. Enter out of this. I'm going to shrink this down a little bit. How am I going to do that? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, so once again, you can kind of imagine what's going on here if you look at these rays that come out from each of the points. So the center and each point all lie on a line like so. And each one has been taken 3 times further away from the center. Because remember, this was R equals 3. Scale factor of 3. So D, the image of D, is 3 times further from the center than D is, and so on. So let's look at this. So what would happen if we dilated it again? So let's go up to our tools. We're going to pick dilate from a point. So we're going to select our original object. Okay. We're going to select our original object. We're going to select the center of rotation A. Let's try that again. Center and A. I got to go back. Dilate from point. Sometimes this program is iffy. Okay, so what if I want to shrink it by 1/2 now? So I'm going to use a scale factor of 0.5. So that would be a scale factor of 0.5 or 1/2. And it should be pulled toward the center, and it is. So everything is, now you can see these vectors again, or not vectors, but rays coming out from the center. Okay, so when I tripled it, I went from here to here. When I cut it in half, now my image is closer to the center than the original point. There was my original point. And that's true of all of these. I've got these lines going from the center out toward. And what's cool about this, if you look at it, is that, and take this all off, is that these are in proportion too. So this length here, say if you want to talk about the length of BD, even though I didn't specifically triple that, this would be 3 times this length, and this would be 1/2 of that length. So, so it actually, by doing the dilations this way, it makes a similar figure in proportion to our original figure.